Good morning, Barberton High School. Today is Tuesday, April 21st. These ones are going to be a little bit long. I'm going to be taking some pauses because I'm working on my editing skills. I'm not very good at it. Okay, as all of you have heard, the news yesterday was that the governor decided he was made the decision that schools will not reopen for business as usual. So we have a lot of people that are questioning about prom and graduation. I want to emphasize something real quick. He did give us a little bit of guidance on graduation, but he did not give us any guidance on prom. That would still need, can't do it in phase one. We cannot do it in phase two because phase two says we can only have 50 people. We are still keeping that option open. Don't, no need to, panic yet on this. Prom is still maybe a go. We don't know. We have to see how things unfold. Graduation, though, he said we have to find a way to do things safely, so we're going to start working up a plan to kind of get that done, so pay attention. So other people have some other questions, and it's stuff that, once again, we were holding off on because, I'll be honest with you, I was an optimist. I was hoping we'd be able to get back in and we can get you everything end of the year, clean out lockers, get your yearbooks, stuff like that. The unfortunate thing is that's not how it's happening. So yearbooks, May 14th, they're supposed to come in. Shortly after that, we have a plan in place. It's going to be like the cap and gown. We'll set up some times where you can come through, pick up your yearbooks. And we'll start with pre-ordered first. And then if we have leftover, we'll make an announcement. Something along those lines. But we'll do pre-ordered first, and we'll do like some sort of time, like this, seniors from here to this alphabet, A to D or whatever, you can drive through whatever. We'll have some during the day, we'll have some in the evenings. So don't worry about that, we've got a plan in place. We've gotten some questions, some kids are wanting to come in and clean out their lockers. Right now, we can't let you in the building, okay? Now, with these restrictions, though, we're hoping we can get people into the building to start cleaning out their lockers. Once again, we're going to have to do it in kind of a gradual phase, alphabetical or something along those lines. Now, some of you guys share lockers, which you're told not to. Unfortunately, right now, only the person who owns that locker is going to be able to get that locker, the stuff out of it. And if we have to do some way of we bag it all up, it's going to get bagged up and handed to the person who owns that locker. Not everyone. So kind of keep that in mind. That's why we tell you guys all the time, don't share lockers. But we do have some stuff in place. We kind of have some plans in place of maybe returning textbooks, stuff like that. We have something worked out. We're hoping to do that later in May. So don't. If there's something you really need early, let us know. Last night, I thought that was awesome. I just thought it was really cool. It was nice. It was nice to see the parents. It was nice to see the support for the seniors, the essential workers, and so forth. I have no high school heroes right now, or no new ones, I should say. I mean, I got all those ones that we've done. If you join the military, send me those names. I only have about 3 names. And like I said, I've got no new high school heroes. We're also trying to figure out a plan to get you guys, besides your stuff out of your lockers, what do we do for maybe certificates or other things that you would have earned from your teachers, maybe a letter for being in choir or band or something along those lines. And yes, it was a surprise. Sorry, I just ruined it. But we did come up with a letter for kids that were in show choir, musical, stuff like that. Ms. Petraka has the details on that. We'll post that and we'll get that out to you. Next, I'm asking you guys to watch out for friends. Keep in mind, yesterday during it, we handed out this paper. Okay, Barberton City Schools, coping with anxiety. Keep a watch out for your friends. There's some really good resources, some ideas here, and some, things we need to be doing to help each other out. And also, this was in every one of the lunch bags from the high school, at least. Some of the middle schools and the middle school and elementaries did this the other day. We put it in last night, and in each family, we were trying to get one of these packets. If you need one, let us know. We have extra here at the high school. We'll get them to you, stock down, whatever. And since it is a packet, we could also email it to you. So if you want one of those, let us know. And for whatever reason, maybe you didn't get it, come down and get it. Just so you're aware, the school district is working vigorously to make sure we put stuff in place to make sure that this building is cleaned at all times, and all the buildings. And yes, we've had times during the year where we had flu that was maybe a little bit heavier in certain buildings or whatnot. We were nowhere near as bad as some of the neighboring school districts with the flu and the sicknesses. But the school district is always looking to ways we can improve, and we've got some really good stuff in place. You'll just have to wait to hear from that. But we are working tirelessly to make sure we have good disinfectants, the proper disinfectants. We're cleaning, wiping down. We've always have. We do these rotational deep cleans type things. It's the custodians do an amazing job. So if you know any of them, just give them a pat on the back. Social distancing, though, maybe give them a virtual pat on the back. Next thing I do want to talk about, but I think Mr. Vernon Catola and Ms. Gasser have done a great job getting our virtual TriArts page together. People have shared it all over. The artwork, I think our kids here, both visual, performance, whether it be choral or band, to do an amazing job. And if you have a chance to look at that, please look at that. And we're getting it spun up. So I think Courtney Berner, she helped me come up with I wasn't sure how the payforit.net worked, but she wanted to pay her fees, but this is how you go about it. And she gave me the instructions. You go to the payforit.net link on the school website under the Parents and Family tab, fill out the information under the register to include your card information. You'll get an email which you'll have to approve. And after the login with the email and password you created, you hit Add View Student. You go through that process. You'll have to make sure you have your lunch ID number. And you enter that, your name, your grade, all that information, and then you said Make Fee Payment. Simple as that. Courtney put that out for me. Mr. Vernon Catola is also, I guess, putting somewhere online that as well. Simple. It's great. I appreciate everyone that's been reaching out to me for fees. If you want to reach out to me, I'll email you what you owe, and we'll go from there. We want to have a conversation about it, we'll have a conversation about it. Also, next, Barberton Early College, CCP, and you guys make sure you get with your professors about your decisions on your grades. The University of Akron's allowing them to do something slightly different, so kind of keep that in mind. Students, make sure you're working hard, and you guys have a good one. I'll see you around.